All right, good morning, cyber traders. Can everybody hear me okay? Just do a quick audio check. Sorry about that, guys. Just 1 minute. I had a little issue with sharing. There we go. All right, Stephen, good to see you all. Everybody, YouTube, Facebook Live, you guys can hear me okay? All right, good. All right, well, welcome back, everybody. Today is Friday. It is the big weekend of Labor Day, so it is absolutely beautiful today. I actually was supposed to take off today, and I was supposed to go on a fishing trip, but unfortunately, those plans got canceled because the boat broke, I guess. But so what am I going to do? Come back here and trade, right? But listen, today is a very, very tricky day because a day like today, you got to be really, really careful because it is so beautiful here in New York. It's not a cloud in the sky. Honestly, I was talking to some friends yesterday. I don't remember this being this nice on a Labor Day weekend ever. It's always raining. It's always cold. It's going to be in the high 80s. So the reason why I'm bringing this up, I'm not the weather guy, okay? But the reason why I'm bringing this up and telling you that is that a lot of people are going to be taking off today and going into this big, long weekend. And kids start school next week here. So, you have to understand, the reason why I always remind you about New York is because New York is the financial capital of the world. And, as much as you don't, some of us think like, oh, no, it's not. It's a world thing. Yes, I know it's a global thing, but the top traders are here in New York and, the firms are. And like I said, people want to enjoy life. They want, especially with this whole coronavirus stuff going on. People want to get out. They want to live their lives. They spend a lot of money. They want to enjoy the weekend. So if you could see, like I was just talking to Josh just a minute ago, it is disgusting out there. I was going through the top list. There's nothing out there. There's literally like three stocks. And I told you this on Monday it's going to happen, which is a good thing. So you know that you don't have to go to work every day. I know some of us here always kind of look at it where you go out there and you says, you know what? I can't do this full time. That is perfect news. That's great news. You're not supposed to do this full time. This is a part-time job. So, and I can see the attendance. I mean, it's great. I love to see the attendance on days like this where people take off because that's a good thing, not a bad thing. The boss is not going to get mad at you. You can come back, on Tuesday strong, and that's what it's about. And there are some of you from other parts of the world here, and you're like, I got to work my life around what's going on in the United States. Yeah, you really have to if you like this industry. That's why you guys are here. So let's go through the watch list. There's a couple of stocks. I do want to talk about some things that did trade yesterday. There were a few things that we did pretty well on. I mean, one stock that's also picking up the momentum that's continuing from today is this KCAC. I don't know what the hell the news is, but I know, Josh, we talked about the news yesterday, but this stock just literally went from like $13 and then just took off. And then like the last hour, thing went from 17 all the way up to like, thing went to 22. Look at it, and it's still going higher. I personally think it's a short squeeze. I mean, listen, the stock just went public. It started right around $9. Stock's almost at 20, is at 23. Why else would it go up as much? But the problem is you can't short stocks at new IPOs unless somebody is letting them borrow it. But the stock is doing great. It's probably the only thing that we probably could look at. Unfortunately, for this stock right here, it is a level 5. So for all of you people out there a little disappointed, listen, can you still trade it? Trade 50 shares. If you're a 1,000 share trader, maybe you could trade 100, okay? Because if it goes down $1, the most you could lose $100, but you don't want to be a stock that trades dollar intervals because $1 a minute is $1,000. And, unless you're a high roller, you want to stay away from it. But as of right now, the stock has done really well yesterday, and it's actually starting to pick up and doing the same thing today. Now, another stock that we traded yesterday also was NIO. That one also had a nice little push. People get in and out of it, but it was a scalping type of stock. It wasn't your typical stock that I would look at as a trader. Because we did trade it, and you could see stock had a really nice big move, several times, but it does move a little quickly though. All right. Now, we all know what happened yesterday. The market took a huge hit, down 800 points. This could be some great buying opportunities. A lot of people were starting to chat to me, even, Lita came in private chat to me and says, Fausto, you think I should buy CSQ now? I says, well, it's at major support, Let me bring it up. CSQ is at some major support level right here. And I'm like, and it's not really 1350. It's right there. And listen, we bought the stock way back. Pays a great dividend, 9% a year. Every month it pays you. But so there's some things that you wanted to buy. This could be your opportunity. Amazon's even taking a big hit. Listen, a lot of these high techs are taking very, very big hits. Okay. If it's not Amazon, if it's not, Microsoft, if it's not like, Google, I'm looking down the list. If it's not Wix, if it's not, NVIDIA, they're all taking big hits. A lot of them are taking really, really big hits. So there are some opportunities. Even Tesla made a little bit of a rebound right here. But remember, this stock was $500. It went all the way down to 380. And I said, listen, eventually they're going to crash because some of them got huge short squeezes on them. This is actually, I think, the biggest in the industry right now. But listen, there's going to be opportunities to buy it. You know what I mean? And with anything else, you guys just got to be, if you really like the company, I mean, listen, you want these big dips. Now, I guess job reports came out and they were actually pretty decent. It wasn't that bad. So that obviously is a good sign for the market. Listen, the stock market taking a big correction like that is very healthy. What's not healthy if we drop about 3, 4, 5,000 points. Okay. But today, once again, is Friday. It's the day before Labor Day. A lot of people are going to be taking off. So I just recommend everybody just do, just go for nickels and dimes. Listen, there are some things that will pop, but let's go for nickels and dimes. One other stocks that are doing pretty well that I'm probably would keep a very close eye on is all the airlines and all the cruise stocks. I mean, they're the only ones that didn't get hard hit yet. But like stocks like American Airlines, Delta Airlines, JetBlue, Royal Caribbean, what else you got there? Carnival. You mean if you go down the list, you could see them on the list. Norwegian, like we got up there right now. Norwegian, look at the trends right now. They really haven't took a big hit. And I told you, I'm a pretty big fan of all these stocks right now. Remember what I always taught you. And if you have not watched the video, if you go to our website and watch my NASDAQ video, you got to watch this video. I don't know if you guys watched it. If you watch it again, because I'm going to bring it up really quick. Let me go to our website. cybertradingu.com. Let me just scroll down here. So right here, this video, NASDAQ total view for beginners. Okay, right there. When you guys get a chance, watch that video again, because in that video, I was there right during the crash of the coronavirus. And I think that was March. I mean, I don't know what the date is right here. I mean, the date would probably come up here, but it was right at the March. And the big thing people are asking me, Fausto, when do you think we should buy, with all this chaos going on and everything else? And I said it, and this applies to every stock. When you have the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst news, and a stock doesn't go down anymore, that's when you buy. The worst of the worst of the worst. And sure enough, you got the worst of the worst. You hear they're furlonging pilots and everything else. So listen, remember, being a good swing trader, being a good options trader, you have to learn how to day trade first. I don't know how much I have to stress that. And a lot of people think, well, I don't know if I want to day trade this. Listen, how do you know what to swing if you don't even know what happens over the course of the day? We had a stock, was it 2 days ago, was in a big percentage losers. Company was every day was down 20 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents. It was a $12 stock. Less than a month later, it was down to 10. You woke up in the morning and it opened up at $2 a share. If you watched it and knew it was a day trade, you probably would have got out. The writing's on the wall. So listen, you buy on rumor, you sell on, you buy on rumor, sell on news. So anyway, you got to have a game plan when it comes to trading. But when it comes to today, just be very, very careful. It's a nickels and dimes day. If you want to take off, that is not a good thing. That's a great thing. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the long weekend. Do the honey-do list, what you guys want to do. But this is why you jump into this business, and this is why I guess a lot of people are very jealous of us, because we have that luxury and that convenience of doing it. All right, but listen, if you can. there are things that will trade when the market opens up out of nowhere. The only reason why I like days like this, you might get something that just might pop. And all of a sudden, like, news has to come out. And sometimes they like to come out with news on days like today because they won't have the chaos and the algorithms and all that kicking in. So that's what you want to keep focused on. All right, guys. So anything I'm missing, I did not call out. Daniel says, I'll see you in the Hamptons. I'm going to be there. Absolutely. I'll be in the Hamptons this weekend. I'll be down in Greenport, and then I'll be going down to Shelter Island and stuff like that. Looking forward to it, Daniel. Listen, this is what you train for, right? This is what you pay, this is what you work for. Enjoy life, and that's what you have to do. You don't want to get stressed out. Anything else I'm missing? Anything else I did not call out? The DPW is there. That's one of the stocks on the watch list. I think I just mentioned it earlier. We found at 8 o'clock in the morning, James. She's not really going anywhere. She's kind of flatlined right now. We'll see what happens if it pops when the market opens up. I mean, we also had the AMPC. I think I put in there. It's garbage. Look at that thing. Forget it. Scratch that stock. I'm not interested. All right. Grant says, Fausto, I'll be looking for the big tuna. Well, like I said, I was supposed to go tuna fishing and sword fishing today, but my trip got canceled. I might go tomorrow, though. We'll see what happens. But I'm definitely going to go fluke fishing, so I'll send a photo on my Instagram when I get a picture of that. All right, guys. But listen, you guys send me photos too. Why do I always gotta? It's always gotta be. Send them to me. Let's share and show everybody around in this industry why we love trading, because we have the convenience of doing things like that. Go out there. Let's show off and say, hey, look what I bought. Look what I did. Look what, with the accomplish of being what I was being part of CyberTrading University. So show me, don't go out there and brag about your new Rolex. So, go out there and show, hey, look, I'm sitting here enjoying, sipping wine at a nice vineyard. I could bought the little extra bottle of wine, but I kind of, sit there and say, you know what, this is what life's all about. And then I can come back and trade on Tuesday, not Monday. All right, guys. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Be safe. And if I don't see you this afternoon, enjoy your weekend. We'll see you back here on Tuesday.